All right, redneck, welcome to Banner World. Big up Liquid Richard. Permaban his bitch. Seriously. If you continue to say Richard, whether you're a sub or not,
we're just going to get rid of you for 24 hours.
I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice. All right, ban everybody.
Oh, big news. I crossed my legs yesterday for the first time in forever. What?
Boy style or girl style?
Girl.
Hey,
There was still a little gap, but, you know.
there's a difference.
I can still do it. I can do it boy style. I've always could do it boy style. But yeah, that was a big moment for me.
Like, Richie, we trying to do something different. I got a guest for us this week. I got two guests lined up right now. One is Boogie's older brother, and two is Wendigoon. Let's go up here. I was kind of busy. Let's see what we got here in the chat. I'm okay. I just remember you saying I was losing was unrealistic. Yeah, I was in the ER Saturday. I got kidney issues. Dude, bro, I'm sorry, man. I worry about my kidneys all the time, too, because of how much Coke I drink. Height, like, here's the thing with height, right? Height is the same scapegoat as everything else. Oh, I don't make enough money. I'm not tall enough. I don't have, you know, a big enough PP. Shit like that. Like, all these are excuses to why you're not good enough, right? You're trying to rationalize in your head why you can't have the girl that you desire, right? When realistically, a relationship is a two-part entity, right? It takes one person and another person, and they both got to like each other, right? If you like somebody and they don't like you, and all you're doing is taking copium, like, oh, maybe I'm not tall enough, maybe I don't make enough money, maybe everything is, maybe she's just not your type, maybe you're just not her type, right? There's some girls that like Egyptian men. There's some girls that like tall men. There's some girls that like fat men. There's some girls that like guys with glasses. Right? It's about finding that person that you mesh with. It's not about like conquering anybody. No, they don't. I guarantee you not all women like rich men. Guarantee. You know why I say this? If you were a dude and you worked a medial job and you were barely scraping by, and like somebody and like a lawyer came by that you considered unattractive, but she liked you, you probably wouldn't date her, right? Women are the same way. Like, will women sacrifice looks for stability? All depends on what they've been through, right? All depends on what they've been through. But for the most part, being rich is a plus. It's not the whole world, right? If you're good to a woman and you got money, you being rich is a plus to them. The problem, like the problem isn't what you look like for the most part. Like, unless you got something like drastically wrong with you, right? You're fine. Like look at it this way. Boogie and myself have always gotten female attention. We're 400-pound land monsters. Our favorite activity is sitting on our ass and forming opinions. And you might ask yourself, and a lot of people say, like, well, you get women I wouldn't want. Kelly's a fucking gem. A gem. I wake up every day and count my lucky stars that I got a woman as good as Kelly. Because, like, Kelly's better than I deserve. You gotta know what you gotta prioritize what you want in a partner, and what I want in a partner, Kelly fits the niche, fits all the things for me. And Boogie ain't got no money right now, and he's got a woman. I'm gonna let you in for a little secret, right? The entire time I've done YouTube, the entire time, there was always at least somebody that was in my DMs. Whole time. Do you really think Boogie's woman's with him for fame? Nah. Mr. Wings, any thoughts on Tucker Carlson interviewing Putin on X? The only thing I've seen with Tucker Carlson lately was like him talking about Ozempic. They made what was that statement that they said? I forgot. They made an analogy about Ozempic. Like Ozempic's a miracle drug. Like it might cause cancer or some shit down the line, but I can tell you right now, Ozempic works better than weight loss surgery. I don't know how long it works good. I don't know if it like lasts 2 or 3 months, but like the initial hit with Ozempic, you will lose weight faster than you did if they cut your stomach out. I actually be talking to Boogie behind the scenes, and like that's probably a little too personal, but like one of the things I see Boogie do all the time, and I called him out on it recently on the podcast, is he kind of like condescends to Desi, right? Like he'll talk to her as like an authoritarian or a father figure, or like that she's a dog or some sort. And I keep calling him on it, like tell you, like, dude, you're not her daddy. She ain't a dog. It's a partnership, regardless of what you do for her, right? And if you value her in your life, you work things out and you come to equal terms, regardless of what happens in the house, right? And relationships can work with a power imbalance, but the person with more power has to be more humble than Boogie is being. No, I'm not saying he's treating like garbage off can. I'm saying he's being demeaning. Like, if you think being treated like garbage is somebody like talking down to you every now and then, I got some news for you. Just wait until you get a full-time job. Because like an employer will do to you that you wish they would have just talked down to you. When we had to do overtime, we generally had to volunteer for the overtime. I never volunteered for the overtime. Reason, I was young, I wanted to play Call of Duty, and I didn't need the money, honestly. Like there was periods in my life when I worked at McLass, I went 2 weeks without picking my check up until I started getting it overdraft. Because when I first started there, they didn't overdraft it. They didn't not overdraft, draft it into my account. And I've said that I've sold the story before, but like I accidentally saved $40,000 one time.